LED lighting and a built-in camera with two-way audio. The Secure View Smart Garage Opener will give you peace of mind, and the ultra-quiet belt drive will make sure you don't wake the neighbors. Upgrade your garage door today and call us at 349-0594 for professional installation, serving all of Fremont County.
Quick look at some local headlines for County 10. I'm Jerrad Anderson. The Riverton City Council decided Tuesday to not pursue a proposed ordinance requiring local liquor license holders to notify police when patrons are removed for intoxication. After the public hearing was closed, Councilmember Eric Carr made a motion to adopt the new rule on first reading. That motion failed when no one else on the council offered to second it. Full meeting can be viewed on the City of Riverton YouTube channel. Comments from the public and more on that story on our website. A 27-year-old Riverton man was sentenced this week for a charge of possession of a firearm by a person convicted of domestic violence. 27-year-old Eddie Shell's charges stem from an October 2024 incident in Campbell County when the Wyoming Highway Patrol attempted to pull him over for a speeding violation. Shells instead led troopers on a brief pursuit, exited his vehicle, fled on foot, was arrested shortly after that. While he was being apprehended, troopers found 2 firearms in his vehicle, which he was not allowed to have due to a 2021 charge of domestic assault. Shells had already served 140 days in prison at the time of his sentencing. Full court case info at County 10. The Lander Chamber of Commerce hosting a poker run event this Thursday. Businesses all over the community will be open for the public to stop in, say hello, and try to construct the best poker hand by visiting each one of them for some fun prizes. Details on that chamber event and more local fun this week at county10.com.
Looking for a trusted partner in your financial journey? At Redden, Kane & Associates, we're more than just CPAs. We're a world-class accounting firm dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients. From tax management and accounting to estate planning and retirement strategies, our experts provide personalized solutions that help you thrive. Our lasting relationships are based on trust and open communication. Let's make your goals become reality. Take the first step towards financial confidence. Visit rivertoncpa.com.
At Fremont Motor Companies, Wyoming isn't just where we operate, it's where we belong. For over 85 years, we've stood alongside our community through life's big moments, from turning the key to turning the page in every journey that follows. Here, customers become neighbors, and neighbors become family. Visit us today at Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton or online.
Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County one project at a time.
Discover personalized banking at Central Bank and Trust. We offer personal and business banking tailored to your needs. Enjoy the convenience of our online banking platform, whether managing accounts, applying for mortgages, or going paperless. With branches across Fremont County, we provide drive-through and lobby services. Experience simpler applications for mortgages and loans, all from your computer or mobile device. Connect with us at centralbanktrust.com.
Proud to support the Wolverines and Lady Wolverines. We are county10.com.
And a very good Thursday afternoon to you. Welcome inside of Green River High School. We are set for the Flaming Gorge Classic 2025. I'm Jerrad Anderson alongside our cameraman Jason Peterson. Glad to have Jason back as always, and glad to have you back watching along with us on County 10's YouTube channel or listening on 105.1 Jack FM. This is a tournament that Jason and I know personally look forward to every single year. It is one of my favorites in Wyoming. There's a lot of good competition at a lot of different levels. We get to see some teams from out of the state of Wyoming that you don't get to see very often. More on that tomorrow as both Riverton's boys and girls take on out-of-state teams. But this is a well-run tournament that's a lot of fun. It involves a slam dunk contest. It's the only contest like that in the state of Wyoming, so we're thrilled to be back here in Sweetwater County again this year. Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson along with you, and we're set for just one broadcast today. Unfortunately, due to the schedule, the girls and boys are playing simultaneously in different gyms. Unfortunately, we're not able to logistically pull that off, so we're bringing you the boys this year. Last year, we were fortunate to bring you an exciting girls game, and this year we're hoping for an exciting boys game. If that's the case again next year where we have to split between the two gyms, we'll just kind of go in opposite order and bring you whatever is next. Unfortunately, we wish we could bring them both to you, but we've got boys basketball this afternoon. Riverton comes into this 1-3. They struggled in large part at the Casper Classic last week, but they saw some really good competition, including two number one ranked teams in the Wyo Preps preseason poll. The top-rated team in 4A in the Sheridan Bronx, and the top-rated team in 3A in the Level Bulldogs. So a couple of really good opponents there. They did wrap up the tournament with a victory over Whirland in a close game, and I know Coach Sheets said it is going to feel a whole lot better going home. He said that at the time and echoed that today when I got to speak with him, that, yeah, it was nice to close out that tournament with a win. They were disappointed at their 0-3 start and disappointed with some of the sloppy play, frankly, in that game they won. But always feels better to come up victorious on the scoreboard. Riverton's opponent tonight is the Mountain View Buffaloes. Mountain View also struggled in their first tournament of the year. They went 1-2 at the Bridger Valley Classic, which they hosted and played a game over at Lyman High School just a few minutes away. At that Bridger Valley Classic, though, they lost to Manila, Utah, lost to 1A, Little Snake River, and then did turn around and beat Wind River in the final game, 62-25. Cougars, a team that hoping to rebuild from a tough year last year, not off to a great start this year as well for Fremont County fans, but we're hoping for a turnaround there for the Cougars. So that's Mountain View's lone win. Should be interesting to see how they stack up with the Wolverines in an interclass matchup tonight. You got 3A versus 4A. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, by the way, thanks to our friends at Porter's Supply Company in Riverton, giving us a look at tonight's basketball game. The Porter's Supply Company folks are some of the best at customer service in the area, and I don't take that lightly. That's something you look for when you're shopping at a Wyoming business, but we do business personally with them yearly, and the staff over there are so good to help us with everything we need. We stock up on pellets for our wood-fired stove there every year, and they load them up and make it super easy there. So thanks to Porter's Supply Company at the corner of North Federal and Sunset in Riverton. Stop in and see them for everything you need this winter, everything to keep your home cozy, spas, stoves, pellets, and more at Porter's Supply Company. Coming up, more of that Porter's Tailgate Show as we count you down to tip-off. Riverton and Mountain View from the Flaming Gorge Classic coming up here from Green River High School. For those wondering, too, by the way, this is going to get started a little bit early. We were looking at a 4:20 tip-off time, and right now there's 12 minutes on the warm-up clock, so I think we're going to get going here just a smidge ahead of schedule. You can watch tonight's game along with us via the County 10 YouTube channel. If you're driving around Fremont County, you can listen on 105.1 Jack FM.
On Motor Companies, Wyoming isn't just where we operate, it's where we belong. For over 85 years, we've stood alongside our community through life's big moments, from turning the key to turning the page in every journey that follows. Here, customers become neighbors, and neighbors become family. Visit us today at Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton or online at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com. We are Wyoming. Together, let's drive.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoors.
Sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
The Porter's Tailgate Show continues now on 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
Counting you down to tip-off here from Green River High School. The first game for the Wolverines of the Flaming Gorge Classic this year. 3 days of basketball from Green River and Rock Springs. Boys coverage this afternoon as the Riverton boys get set to take on the Mountain View Buffaloes. Both of these teams looking for their second wins on the season. We will be back with you tomorrow from Rock Springs High School, and the good news is we get a doubleheader both Friday and Saturday. That's never happened, I don't think, at the Flaming Gorge Classic. Normally, Jason and I are tearing stuff down. We race across town or race between Green River and Rock Springs to set up all over again. But tomorrow and Saturday, both, we've got back-to-back girls and boys games. Tomorrow will be from Rock Springs High School, and both Riverton teams will take on out-of-state opponents. The ladies will play Uinta County, Utah tomorrow at noon, and the boys take on Grace, Idaho at 1:40, a team that Riverton is fairly familiar with. They've matched up a couple of times with Grace here at the Flaming Gorge Classic. So if you've been around a while as a Wolverine fan, and some of the coaching staff has seen a little bit about the Grace Bears before, but there is also an interesting Fremont County connection there, as the athletics director at Grace, Idaho, is a former Fremont County coach, Travis Draper, who spent a lot of time in the Riverton community, got to know the Riverton kids. His son was a Wolverine, and then he was a coach at Shoshone High School for a while. So it's always fun when I get to reconnect with Coach Draper for those games, and reached out to him, get the roster and everything early this week, and it'll be fun to see his Grace Bears tomorrow. On Saturday, the Kemmer Rangers are the opponents. Back-to-back games against Kemmer from Green River High School Saturday morning. So an interesting schedule, and we are thrilled to have our camera guy Jason Peterson along with us for this one. Jason, you and I were talking off microphone quite a bit in Casper about how we look forward to coming back here every single year. And it's fun to reconnect and be in this gym. And again, not to steal your thunder here, but we both, I think, agree that this is one of the best run tournaments in the state.
Yeah, this is like my favorite tournament to do every year. I mean, you know, they make you feel welcome. They take care of you, and I mean, it's just a good atmosphere. So, yeah, it's by all means my favorite place to come down. And you know, it's basketball season. I mean, if you're not looking forward to basketball on the weekends, there's something wrong. But, I mean, I work in Gillette and everything else, and I look forward the minute I get there. But I'm ready for the next weekend already. But,
we had a short week. We got back late on Saturday from Casper and turned around, came back here. You worked a 15-hour day in Gillette, then immediately drove here. I don't know how you're alert and awake, but glad to have you here. Be honest, how much of this being your favorite tournament is the fact that they feed us?
Well, I mean, they do take care of you, and I mean, the food that they feed you, I mean, you can't beat it. I mean, it's like the best food at any tournament that I've ever been to. But I mean, yeah, I mean, by all means, I mean, it's just my favorite venue, favorite place to be, and I look forward to it every year, and looking forward to more basketball.
There's nothing quite like Wolverine Gym, and it always feels like home when we go in there. But every time I pull into the parking lot and I walk in here, it's like this feels like our second home almost. We've spent so much time in this gym, and it's nice to be back here and get absolutely blasted in the eardrum by AC/DC. Want to say hello to our friends on County 10's YouTube channel. Brett checking back in, says, hey, troops, looking forward to the game, and also said Porter's is awesome. Love going to Porter's. Thank you, Brett. Thanks for weighing in. Porter's does such a good job supporting so many things in our community, and that includes Wolverine sports. We are not showing the girls' game, unfortunately. Had to make that decision. Just got a question on the YouTube feed about that. Simultaneous games, unfortunately, we can only be in one place. We brought you the girls' game last year from this tournament when these two conflicted, so I appreciate that. Who's trying to arm wrestle me? Jacob Tyra is one of the girls' parents. I'm hearing from the entire girls' basketball community. I feel awful. We are not there. What I promise you is I'm going to get updates. I've got Coach Meeks, the JV coach, going to send me quarterly updates, and we'll get you as many girls basketball updates as possible. They are playing Mountain View from Lincoln Middle School at the same time. This one tips off. Love bringing you Lady Wolverine basketball. Again, I wish Jason and I could be in two places at once, but that's just the way the schedule shook out. So we've got boys basketball coming up here in 5 or 6 minutes. It's the Mountain View Buffaloes who are 1-2, the Riverton Wolverines who are 1-3 on the season. Kind of similar teams, a lot of seniors on both sides, but a lot of new seniors. These kids had not had a lot of opportunity to play at the varsity level. A few returners, Riverton led by Eric Smith on the floor that started last year. But in those first 4 games, it was really the Garrett Jackson show for Riverton. Garrett averaged almost 16 points a game in those 4 Casper games, and I hope he continues with that offensive productivity. If you're a Wolverine fan and supporter, you hope that some other folks step up. Bo Anderson certainly had some good moments. Eric Smith capable of it, and so are these Wolverines. But when it came to point totals, it was a lot of Garrett Jackson scoring points, so hopefully some more contributors here in this one for Riverton High. For Mountain View, it's been the Ashton Colangelo show. He's averaging 16 points per game through their first 3 games this season. They return a few players who participated at the varsity level last year, including Colt Madsen, who's averaging 5 right now. Keegan Pitts, another senior, he's averaging 9 through the first 3 games. Not a big sample size here early in the season, but just a few of the names to keep an ear out for. And my all-time favorite high school basketball name to call, Mountain View High School's Race Carr is back. He is a senior this year, so I'm going to be sad if we see Mountain View next year and I don't get to say Race Carr, but Race Carr suiting up against the Wolverines one more time. Riverton under Bo Sheets' direction in his 9th season. Dustin Reese is the head coach of the Mountain View Buffaloes, also in his 9th season. Very similar teams, despite the fact that one of them's in 4A and one of them's in 3A. A lot of similar storylines as you look down the list. Going to tip this one off here just a few minutes early on the Porter's Tailgate Show. It's the Flaming Gorge Classic. We are live from Green River High School. You can watch the game along with us on County 10's YouTube channel and radio coverage all across County 10 at 105.1 Jack FM.
Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com. Today,
Elevate Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it's for a one-time use or event. That's why they offer tools and equipment rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Center, located at 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Hey, Fremont County, listen up! This is your game changer, Health Source of Riverton with Dr. Jonathan Fabian, the only certified chiropractic sports physician in the area. For a limited time, student athletes get a $10 new patient special. That includes a full initial evaluation, needed x-rays, and a doctor-prescribed pain relief session. Just mention this ad when you call. Stay in the game with expert care from Health Source of Riverton. Call 463-2770 and tell them you heard about the $10 student athlete special.
The Porter's Tailgate Show continues now on 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
Welcome you back to Green River High School. Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson along with you, and we are set for basketball here early. We wrap up the Porter's Tailgate Show and get ready for tip-off here with the Mountain View Buffaloes already taking the courts. They will come out like this. Number 21 is Ashton Colangelo. Colangelo, their leading scorer in the young season so far. He's a senior. Number 1 is Colt Madsen. Madsen, a junior, averaging 5 points per game. Number 10 is Race Carr. Carr, a senior. He averages 5 points per game right now. Number 34, Roper Buckley. Buckley, a junior, and Keegan Pitts gets the start. Keegan averaging 9 points per game through their first 3 games. He is a senior. Wolverines will win the tip. I'll get you the starters on the fly. Riverton won, but the ball was lost out of bounds off of Clay Sheets' hands. Sheets, a senior. He is a guard wearing number 2. Number 1 is Eric Smith, another guard. And Eric, again, wearing number 1. Riverton will apply some full court pressure here, trying to trap along the way. Mountain View breaks that pressure nicely. Number 3 is Garrett Jackson. He's Riverton's leading scorer so far, 16 points per game, another senior. Gage Treber wears number 4. Wolverine senior, was the punter on the football team and a wide receiver. Layup is missed by Mountain View. Put back by Colangelo is up and good, and he draws the foul. So right off the bat, there's Colangelo for 2 and a Riverton foul. Last Wolverine starter I didn't get to was Bo Anderson. Anderson wears number 20. He is a senior. That first foul of the ball game was on Treber, missing the free throw, finally knocked loose, and Garrett Jackson will come away with the basketball. Eric Smith quickly runs the lane, spins in it, dishes off to Jackson. Jackson in the paint for 2. That's good, and we are tied 2 apiece here in the early going on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Thanks to Fremont Chevy GMC in Riverton, making our scoreboard updates possible and being proud Wolverine supporters. Colangelo runs the lane, dishes off to Madsen. He tries a 3. That's no good. Clangs off the rim, but Ashton there for the offensive rebound. Putback attempt no good. Hits Eric Smith in the head. Hustling down the rebound in the corner is Jackson. Ball ultimately thrown away to Colt Madsen, who then loses it on the Riverton baseline. So no harm, no foul there, and Riverton gets to reload, ball out of bounds. Gage Treber to trigger it in under into the right of the Riverton hoop. Does so to Eric Smith. Smith backs off the dribble. He's got Madsen on him defensively. You may remember Dash Madsen, Colt's older brother. He led Mountain View in scoring last year, graduated. Here's Sheets, right corner 3, swish! Clay Sheets gives Riverton their first lead of the ball game. Good to see Clay shooting well right off the bat. Colangelo to the rim, left the layup short, no good. Cleared out by the Wolverines. Here they are right back at it on the attack to our left. Clay did a ton of things well at the Casper Classic. I think he was a little bit frustrated that some of his shots didn't go down. Eric Smith from the right side block has 2 more. And Riverton quickly off to a 7-2 lead with 5:49 remaining. It always throws me off every time I do a game here first that I can't fully see either scoreboard. Checking time for you. There are 2 poles right in the way of both scoreboards, so I got to twist and bend. Another layup from Keegan Pitts. That's no good. Gage Treber going to travel with it the other direction, so the Buffalo's going to get the basketball right back. Early here, 5:30 remaining first quarter. It's Wolverines 7, Buffaloes 2 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. River Whiteplume checks in for the Wolverines. And Trenton Weber, Peyton Larson also coming in. Those are the 3 main bench guys that we saw at the Casper Classic last weekend. We'll see if they go to it a little bit more. Still no Dane Cox, by the way, and still no Braden Martin out due to injuries. Blake Gattenbein optimistic he can return in late February, early March, but that football knee injury going to sideline him most of the season. Layup missed, rebound from the Wolverines. Out in transition, Smith faked right, tried to go left, lost the handle, tipped and taken away by Pitts. Up ahead to Madsen. Madsen, right hand layup challenged by Weber, but not enough, and Colt has 2 points to break a little dry spell for the Buffaloes. Whiteplume holds at the top of the key. Now give it to Larson. Larson waits for a cut. Keeps it behind the arc, though, to Smith. Eric dishes to Whiteplume. Left corner, 3. That's no good. Left it short. Rebound tipped and out of bounds to the Wolverines. Official down low initially said Mountain View ball, but then quickly changed course. Bo Anderson going to check back in for Riverton. Eric Smith gets a breather into the paints. River Whiteplume put up a right-hand floater. That's no good, but the rebound follow is there by Trenton Weber. Weber's got his first points of the game, 3rd Wolverine to score. Riverton now leads 9-4 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard, nearing the midway point of the first quarter. Down low, awkward shot put up by Roper Buckley. Buckley couldn't get that to go and rebounded by the Wolverines, making sure they're one and done. Riverton doing a nice job on the glass last few times. Anderson crashes hard to the floor, knocked down by Buckley, but Bo helps to his feet and will get a couple of free throws. He's really grabbing the right elbow trying to work it out. He went down hard. First one for Bo, in and out, no good. We'll get you updates from Lincoln Middle School. That's where the Lady Wolverines are taking on Mountain View. They just tipped off, so they'll be a little bit behind us. Anderson's second free throw is good. 6-point RHS advantage. Riverton going to slap on a 2-1-2 full court press. Almost a steal by Treber, but Colangelo breaks free. Could have been a travel near midcourt, but he throws it away anyway, so all works out in the end. Here's Eric Smith, sweeps, and will settle for a mid-range jumper. That's a pretty shot from Eric Smith, who is firing right off the bat. Bucket there from Eric. Gives him 4 points. Turnover in transition, and Riverton on the move again. Smith, one-on-one, got it to go, and he's fouled. Race car, not quite enough zoom there, and picks up personal foul number 1. Coach Reese going to burn his first timeout. And right off the bat, 3:32 remaining first quarter, Riverton off to a good start here. They lead by double digits, 14-4. Eric Smith with 4 points. Clay Sheets has 5. Trenton Weber 2. Bo Anderson hit a free throw just a moment ago. Mountain View's lone buckets coming from Colt Madsen and Ashton Colangelo. Again, both Coach Reese and Coach Sheets in their 9th years with their respective programs. Send both teams out on the floor.
Talking about broadcast, Riverton essentially had, this is their 3rd year in a row with a heavy senior crew. As a result, they haven't had underclassmen.
Smith awaiting the basketball here as everyone fills the lanes, and will get one free throw to try to convert a long, old-fashioned three-point play with the timeout in the middle. Free throw no good, too strong, but Jackson's there to get the Riverton rebound. Wolverines offense will reset. Anderson holds at the top, waits for a screen from Smith, now goes right side beyond the arc to Clay. Hands back to Bo, faces the basket, runs to the free throw line, dishes left side to Treber. 3 no good, hit the front of the rim and then up over the top of the backboard out of bounds. From Lincoln Middle School, Mountain View ladies off to a 6-0 lead over the Lady Wolverines. That's a really good Mountain View girls team. Don't be fooled by the 3A designation. They can compete with a handful of 4A schools. Colangelo coming off a screen, dribble drive down the lane, is fouled on the way up. We'll get 2 free throws. Is that on Bo or Clay? It's on Clay, they'll say. Sheets first. Team foul number 2. 2:58 remaining first quarter. Wolverines up by 10, but Colangelo's got a pair of free throws. First one rims in and out, no good. Second free throw by Colangelo is good. 1 of 2, that's 50%, Jason. That's the kind of math I can do. It's funny how any kind of percentages I can do in my head deteriorate as the game goes on. Sheets jogs across the Riverton timeline. Man-to-man defense both sides so far. Give it to Smith high, arcing 3 off the mark, no good. But Jackson, another offensive rebound. How about Garrett coming up with those offensive boards? Garrett will dish it out to Weber. Weber spin at the right side elbow. Put up a tough shot. Little bit of hesitancy. Couldn't get it to go too strong, and it's cleared away by the Buffaloes. Mountain View likes to run. Had the opportunity to chat with their broadcaster. Said they will fly up and down the floor. Underneath, wide open, Colby Reutz is there for the 2. Colby coming off of the bench, was wide open. Pump faked, got Eric Smith to blow right past him, and then easily off the glass puts it in. Wolverines by a touchdown now, 14-7, late first quarter. From the elbow, Garrett Jackson the answer to. Colangelo left wide open right side. No good off of the rim. And Jackson with another hustle play to get the basketball off of the rim. White Plume squares to the basket for the Wolverines. Runs to the paint. Now wide pass for Sheets. Sheets gathers. Give it to Smith. Smith, the up and under shot in the lane. Off the glass. Got it to go. Eric with 6 points. And Smith is off to a great start. Had some trouble shooting at a few games in Casper. Riverton defensive pressure going to be partially responsible for a throwaway there and maybe some miscommunication as Colangelo's pass just airmailed to nobody out of bounds. Eric with 6, Garrett with 6, Clay's got 5. Clay hustles across the time stripe, left side outside to Jackson, hook a pass to the left block, Larson. Now White Plume just inside of the arc, hits a long 2. River White Plume gets in the act. Wolverines got to be shooting 65-70% from the field right now. They are maybe even better than that here 7 minutes into the game. Ball knocked away by White Plume out of bounds. And even with the Whirland game in consideration that they won at Casper, this is the best quarter I think I've seen the Riverton boys play so far this season. Up 20-7 inside of a minute remaining first quarter. A lot of game left. Inbound pass comes off of Whitebloom's backside. He wasn't looking for it. He was face guarding the guy he was supposed to be on, and the inbounder threw it right at his back. Out of bounds. We'll try again. Keegan Pitts to trigger it in for the Buffs. Does so. Immediately to Race Carr, who's picked up by Bo Anderson. Picks up the dribble way at the top. Now he'll give it up to Reutz. Riverton defense digging into their man-to-man here inside of 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. A 13-point Wolverine advantage here in the early going, and there's a steal by Gage Treber. Breaks out of the pack with it, 2-on-1, I should say. Give it up to Bo Anderson, lay it up and in. Good steal by Gage, good dish, and Bo Anderson with his first field goal on the Treber assist. Reutz give it to Oroz, and Oroz has it swatted out of bounds with 12 seconds to go. Get you that Lady Wolverine update here in a minute. It is now 9-6, Mountain View on top, so Lady Wolverines putting some points on the board over at Lincoln Middle School, trailing by 3 early on. Up top to Colangelo, spot and shoot. Looks good, it is good. Pretty shot from Ashton Colangelo, his first from the outside. Underneath, Treber was in too deep. Long pass from Smith. Treber did what he could. Tried to alley-oop it up. Couldn't get anything. Long heave by Mountain View at the buzzer. Does not come close. And at the end of one, good period from the Wolverines. They're up by a dozen, 22-10. Come on back for the second quarter with us on your home for the Wolverines. 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video coverage on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
Ball is on the air. Let's go courtside with the voice of the Wolverines, Jerrad Anderson.
Courtside or at the very top of the gym, either way works. Great quarter from the Wolverines. They are on top of the Mountain View Buffaloes, 22-10. Crashing to the basket, though, right as we begin the second quarter as Colangelo got it to go and won. So Colangelo with 8 points now to lead the Mountain View efforts, and he draws the second foul on Clay Sheets really quick here, just a couple of seconds in to the second quarter. He will hit the free throw, get all 3 points there. Colangelo with 9 to lead all scorers. Jackson and Smith both have 6, respectively, to lead the Wolverines. Anderson, skip pass for Smith, now to the elbow. Jackson turnaround 2 from there. That's no good. Up high, tracking down the rebound, Colangelo, and the Mountain View Buffaloes with a little bit of energy here to start the second quarter. Little Euro step fade away from Madsen goes too strong, and Jackson's there to haul up the Riverton rebound. Wild save attempt from Gage Treber ahead of everybody, though, and he throws it to a defender. Colby Reutz will haul it in as we go up and down, but no productivity either side with a couple of throwaways. Reutz, left side way up top. Now Pitts, right back to Reutz. He'll try a 3. That dish pounds out to the right side. Smith there to clear the Riverton glass, and Eric in command up the floor. Dish it left side to Treber. Blow past one defender, blow past two, but he cannot hit the reverse layup. That would have been pretty had it dropped, but hard off the glass. Anderson keeps the rebound alive for Riverton's offense, though. Here's it right back to Treber. Treber finds Anderson with some space. Three in the corner. That's no good. And Keegan Pitts has the board for Mountain View. Not a lot of stoppages in the first quarter, and just one foul here in the first couple of minutes of the second quarter. Crashing to the basket again is Colt Madsen. Madsen with his second bucket. And Mountain View quickly on a 5-0 run to start the quarter has cut this to a 7-point game. Sheets way at the top. Now left side behind the arc. Anderson tried to put a move on. Drive attempt shut off by Colangelo. Riverton pulls it back out. Smith holds at the top. Riverton skip pass for Sheets. Sheets will drive. Mid-range floater, no good. Treber in a good spot. Rebound back up and in. And Coach Sheets wants a timeout. Immediately saw something that possession he didn't like and waited until Treber was able to stick one in the net for the bucket. Then got his guys into the huddle, very fired up over there. It's Riverton 24, Mountain View 15. The pause in action gives us an opportunity to say thank you to our friends at Wyoming.com. Wyoming.com, proud Wolverine supporters. They've got great business and home internet options, phone service available. You can find a list of all of their services and more by visiting their website, which conveniently is at Wyoming.com. It's a local company supporting local athletes, and we're glad to have Wyoming.com support all season long. Well, great start here for Riverton in Game 1 of the Flaming Gorge Classic. I'll get you a girls update here. They have just wrapped up quarter number 1, where Mountain View is leading the Lady Wolverines 12-6. If you're just tuning in, unfortunately, girls and boys playing simultaneous basketball. Girls at Lincoln Middle School, boys here at Green River High School. Thanks, Dwayne, by the way, for the update there on our YouTube chat. Appreciate you. And say hello to Sheree. Sheree? Yell at me, Sheree, if I screwed up your name. Sheree checking in saying, let's go Wolverines. Madsen hands off to Colangelo, just inside the three-point line. That's hard off the backboard, no good. A long rebound comes all the way out to Pitts, though. Mountain View was going to have a second chance, and then pass way over the head of Colt Madsen. Colt put like a 30-inch vertical straight up in the air, and it was still a foot or two over his head. Riverton basketball. Clay Sheets, Eric Smith, Garrett Jackson, Trenton Weber, River White Plume on the floor for Riverton. By the way, out of that last time out, appears Mountain View going to switch to a 2-3 zone. They'd been in a man. I'm not sure if they were in that zone last trip down, but they are definitely in a 2-3 now. Larson stares into that defense. Skip pass for Jackson. Dish off underneath to Weber. Pump fake. Got it to go. That's great ball movement. Way to penetrate that zone, and a couple of points for the Wolverines thanks to some great passes. Anderson going to come into the check-in stand. Roper on the floor one time. Back to Colangelo. Newcomer into the game for Mountain View is Platts. Justice Platts, a senior. Reutz, give it off to Madsen at the top. He's got White Plume on him defensively. Needs some help. Comes via Buckley. Buckley posting up. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Weber down low. Out of bounds in Riverton's backcourt off of a Buffaloes player last. Colby Reutz swatted it away, so it goes back to the Wolverines. Riverton with an 11-point advantage on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard, nearing the midway point of the second quarter, 26-15. Gage Treber returns for Riverton. Smith and Jackson both take a spell on the bench. Pass intercepted by Platts. Platts goes one-on-one against Trieber. Cannot get it to go. And a foul on the rebound, I believe. That's going to go against Colt Madsen. So some pushing after the fact. I thought almost that you'd get that foul on the layup, but nope, on the rebound. Riverton basketball after the Buffaloes foul. Mountain View again in this 2-3 zone. Up top, Larson holds it. Give it up to Trieber, and now Anderson touches as they weave at the top. Staring into that zone, Weber sneaks behind everybody again, got the 2 to go. Riverton has really sniffed out a couple of great Trenton Weber shots behind this zone. I don't know how they're losing him so frequently behind those 3 players down low, but they have 2 times in a row. Almost a steal by River White Plume off of his foot. And it's Buffaloes basketball. Riverton boys take on Grace, Idaho tomorrow. Riverton girls will begin our broadcast coverage around noon at Rock Springs High School, taking on the Uinta County Utes out of Utah. And former Riverton sports writer Bruce Tippett now covers the Uinta Utes in the Vernal, Utah area. I guess not even in the area. They are from Vernal, Utah. Colangelo off of the inbounds. Cannot get the layup to go, but he is fouled. I'll check the Riverton foul, then I'll finish my thought. That was on Jackson. And free throws coming for Colangelo. So Bruce got to hook me up with quite a bit of info on the Uinta girls. They've got a girl that has committed to Seton Hall University that is supposed to be a stud, and we will see her tomorrow. May not be the most fun to be an opponent of hers, but it'll be fun to watch an athlete that's ready to go D1. First free throw was good. Second one is no good as it goes around the rim and stays out. Rebound, Garrett Jackson. Jackson looking for Trieber. Trieber does a great job to save a hot pass along the baseline. Out of bounds off of Reutz, and it'll stay Riverton basketball as they'll bring it in their front court. Nice heads-up play by Gage Trieber. That was a Josh Allen-like pass with a lot of zip behind it that Gage did not let go out of bounds. Smith holds it at the top. Now give it to Sheets in the GR logo near the midcourt area. High post to Jackson. Jackson going to back off the dribble, and now he'll settle for a mid-range 2. That's blocked. White Plume there, put it up and in, and he's fouled. River White Plume, right place at the right time, gets it to go. Strong shot and one. He's got 4 on the afternoon. Second quarter score from Lincoln Middle School. It is Mountain View's girls 17, Riverton 8. We'll keep you posted on that Lady Wolverine score as much as we can. Free throw from White Plume, hard off the backboard, no good. Keegan Pitts is there for the MV rebound. Colangelo right down the lane, blows past the defender, lay it up and in. He is not afraid to just take control of things. Talking to the Mountain View broadcaster, he said, oh, he shoots a lot. And he does. He scores a lot, too. Gage Trieber is fouled. Fouled on the way up. Riverton Senior goes to the line. Colby Reutz, they'll say, picks up his first personal. Team foul number 2 with Trieber at the charity stripe. First is good. Puts Riverton back up by 11.
Now entering the game for Riverton, you have Bo Anderson.
Anderson returns. Sheets comes out, and Gage Trieber knocks them both in. So Trieber has 6. Smith, Jackson, and Trieber each with 6 for the Wolverine attack. Pass thrown right into the Riverton bench. Mountain View had a much shorter trip over here, but it looks like they've got some kind of bus fatigue or something going on. There's a lot of Riverton forced errors to give the Wolverines defense credit, but then there's some things where, man, they're just making some bad passes. White Plume, turnaround 2 in the paint. That's no good. Rebound tracked down by Colangelo. Ashton sends it to Pitts in the corner. Knocked out of bounds by the quick hands of Eric Smith. Clay Sheets has 5 points for Riverton. Trenton Weber with 4. Bo Anderson with 3. And River White Plume with 4. 7 different contributors still in the first half. 12-point RHS advantage from Green River High School. Lob comes all the way near midcourt to Reutz. Reutz handles and sets up the Mountain View offense. Madsen, right side, Colangelo with a hand in his face. 3 in and out, no good. Long rebound, though, kept alive by the Buffaloes. 3 this time is good from Colton Madsen, so Colangelo couldn't hit. Madsen says, you know what, I'll try a 3 here, and he knocks it in. Cuts it back to a single-digit game with 1:20 remaining in the second quarter. And knocked out of bounds off of a Mountain View leg, they'll say. So Riverton basketball under end of the left of the RHS basket. White Plume comes out. Peyton Larson comes in, and Larson's first assignment is to send this in. Trigger man gets it up top to Anderson. Now to Smith. Eric on the floor one time. Riverton passes it around the perimeter. Now bounce pass high post. Garrett Jackson double teamed, and he's fouled on the floor. Riverton trying to penetrate this 2-3 zone that Mountain View switched to halfway through this quarter. It was man-to-man defense for a quarter and a half. And the Buffaloes switch things up with Riverton really shooting the lights out, especially getting some easy points down low. They've found Trenton Weber kind of behind that zone a couple of times. They're going to try to do this again. Here's Weber underneath, pump fake, much better defended, can't get a clean shot off, and Colangelo with the partial deflection hauls it in. 48 seconds remaining in the half. Mountain View basketball, Wolverines up 32-23. Buffaloes looking to chip in, but Bo Anderson swats Colby Reutz. It's Buffaloes basketball, but that should fire the Wolverine players up a bit. Underneath, Keegan Pitts is there to lay it up and in for 2. Right back the other direction, Garrett Jackson stopping the paint. That's no good, knocked out of bounds. Official looks at the other official and they say Buffaloes basketball. That was Keegan Pitts' first bucket, by the way. Mountain View girls on top of Riverton 18-10 midway through the second quarter.
Gets it into Madsen. Madsen, a little bit of pressure from Smith. Madsen across half court. Down to 17 seconds. Madsen trying to make a
16 seconds before the half. Madsen deflates the clock a little bit. Now looks for a running Colangelo. Colangelo can't get it to go, but he draws another foul. And even though he might not always feel like he's completely under control, he hustles right to the rim a lot and draws a lot of contact. That's on Larson, his first.
Colangelo, the clock stopped in 19 seconds to shoot 2 free throws as he hits on the first.
9 seconds remaining, second quarter. Preston Phillips checking in for the first time. I had to look down the roster. Hadn't seen Preston yet. He's in for the Buffaloes. Colangelo misses both free throws. Jackson is there to haul in the rebound. See if the Wolverines can get a clean look away. 5 seconds. Smith wide open left corner. Couldn't get it to go. Larson rebound at the buzzer. That's no good. And a little bit of a flurry here for the Buffaloes at halftime. I want to go back real quick. Colangelo hit one of those 2 free throws, did not miss them both. So at the half, it is Riverton 32, Mountain View 26. Riverton raced out to a double-digit lead early on. Buffaloes continued to chip away there in the second quarter, though. We'll bring you first-half numbers, and we'll get you a report from the Riverton girls score in just a little bit. Again, at halftime, it's Riverton 32, Mountain View 26. Your home for the Wolverines is 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video coverage on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing to keep us focused.
A habit we never skip, to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
It's the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Back to the gym. Here's Jerrad Anderson.
Welcome you into the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show presented by the Wyoming Department of Transportation. At the half, it's as close as we've been in a while. Riverton with a 6-point advantage over Mountain View, 32-26. Riverton is led by as much as 18 in this game, held a double-digit lead for a lot of the first quarter and the beginning stages of the second quarter, but Mountain View cleaning some things up offensively and defensively there in the second quarter, most notably going to that 2-3 zone defensively, stopped Riverton's shooting effort a little bit. Those first couple of possessions, Trenton Weber was wide open behind the zone, but they've cleaned that up and they look a lot better defensively, so an interesting one here at the half. Get girls update from Lincoln Middle School coming your direction here shortly. I will get that to you here in a minute. It was Mountain View up by 8 late in that one. Do you have one for me, Jason? It's
girls. Who are they playing? I can't think.
Mountain View.
I had a brain fart. Mountain View's up on them 19-12.
19-12 at halftime. Okay, so Mountain View 19, Riverton girls 12 at a halftime. Here, it is a 6-point Wolverine advantage. Thanks again to the Wyoming Department of Transportation making our halftime coverage possible. They remind you, seatbelts save lives. It's a simple message. Buckle up every trip, every time. We just chatted with Riverton's bus driver, our buddy Hermes, who came over and told us a little bit slick on South Pass. There was a little bit of ice and slush when I came over, so good reminder, even when roads are good, but good reminder this time of year to please buckle up every trip, every time. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that, man. You were ready to go with that one. I like it. Sound effects.
As soon as I heard you say seatbelt, I was ready.
All right. So our sound effect guy / camera guy, Jason Peterson. Let's take a look here at first half scoring numbers. First for the Mountain View Buffaloes, they are led by Ashton Colangelo, finishing the first half with 12 points, including one 3-pointer. He hit 3 from 2 and is 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Colt Madsen with a sneaky good first half, too, with 7 points. That late three-pointer there in the second quarter was a big difference maker in the scoreboard, feeling a little bit tighter than you want it to if you're Riverton after that impressive first quarter. Colby Reutz has 2, Keegan Pitts has 2 for the Buffaloes' effort. Riverton with a really balanced scoring attack. They've got 3 guys with 6 points. Eric Smith, Garrett Jackson, Gage Treber. Clay Sheets has 5 points. I've got 4 for River Whiteplume, 4 for Trenton Weber, 3 for Bo Anderson. So 7 different contributors offensively for Riverton so far. I think considering all of their Casper games, that's probably the best half of basketball we've seen. They played Worland very good. Certainly the best first quarter. Mountain View, I thought, made some adjustments, though, in the second quarter to make this more interesting. Jason, any first half thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the first quarter, Riverton come out firing. And I agree with you. I think this is their best performance game and the best game of basketball and everything since that Casper tournament last weekend. So they're coming out firing on all cylinders. They're coming out hot. And, I think the second quarter is going to be good.
It's really good to see.
And second half, excuse me.
Yeah, it's good to see more contributors offensively.
Yep.
Garrett was so good scoring the basketball in Casper. Eric had one game where he shot lights out, but then pretty much everybody else struggled shooting in those 4 games, aside from Garrett Jackson, who's averaging 16 a game already this season. But nice to have a balanced scoring effort here for Riverton, and a good start defensively too, but give the Buffaloes some credit as they started to chip away there in this second quarter to set up what should be an interesting second half. Again, the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show presented by the Wyoming Department of Transportation, and at the midway point, it's the Riverton boys 32, Mountain View 26. The Riverton girls are trailing Mountain View in a gym across town here at the middle school in Green River. Mountain View on top of the Riverton girls 19-12 at halftime. As our game progresses, we'll get you as many girls updates as we possibly can squeeze in. Every time we're notified, we'll get you info from that Riverton girls score. Thanks again to YDOT for making our halftime coverage possible. And we will take a break, bring you the second half in just a couple of minutes on your home for Riverton Sports. You can watch the game with us on County 10's YouTube channel or listen to radio coverage on 105.1 Jack FM.
For a trusted partner in your financial journey? At Redden, Kane & Associates, we're more than just CPAs. We're a world-class accounting firm dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients. From tax management and accounting to estate planning and retirement strategies, our experts provide personalized solutions that help you thrive. Our lasting relationships are based on trust and open communication. Let's make your goals become reality. Take the first step towards financial confidence. Visit rivertoncpa.com.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Sidelines to the spotlight. From the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
This is Riverton Mayor Tim Hancock, and your home for the Wolverines all season is county10.com.
Second half just about to begin here on Jack FM and County10.com. Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson with you. Happy Thursday, about quitting time, nearly 5 o'clock, KTUG, Hudson, Lander, Riverton. Riverton basketball on top of Mountain View, 32-26 here as the third quarter is underway. Riverton promptly throws the basketball away, so Buffaloes will get the first opportunity with it here if they can beat Riverton's pressure that they're setting up. Same starters on both sides. Jackson, Treber, Sheets, Smith, and Anderson out there for Riverton. And we'll get a quick Wolverine foul. Eric gets a foul. No, it's on Clay. Eric grabbed his head like they were going to call him and was frustrated by it, but they're going to give that to Clay Sheets, and that is Clay's third real quick. Just 18 seconds into the third quarter. Madsen, Pitts, Royts, Carr, and Colangelo, the starting five for Dustin Reese's squad. They have the basketball now. Madsen right past his defender. Awkward layup, but he gets it to roll over the rim and in. And it is a 4-point game all of a sudden. And Riverton's going to throw this one out of bounds. That's not going to make the Riverton coaching staff very happy. We'll see Peyton Larson, an early sub, come get Clay Sheets with those 3 fouls. Man-to-man pressure is on from Riverton. Ball is tipped as it crosses the midcourt stripe by a Wolverine, and they'll say Riverton basketball, but that looked deflected, so I think now they're going to be overruled and say Mountain View basketball. They will switch directions and give it to the Buffaloes. Looked clearly like it was deflected by a Wolverine there, as much as they'd take Riverton basketball. Underneath, good pass to Madsen, but his layup attempt is hard off the backboard. No good. Jackson's got it. Riverton quickly in transition. 3 is wedged by Treber. Can't quite get there. Garrett Jackson's got the hops to knock it away, but the wedged basketball in the corner of the rim will be Buffalo's ball. Riverton with an 18-point lead at one point. Here, Gage Treber with a steal in backcourt. He's fouled, and he's going to get a couple of free throws. Good hustle play by Gage defensively. Give lots of credit to this Mountain View effort, especially midway through the second quarter, really clawing their way back into this and making things very interesting suddenly. Treber's first free throw, he will rattle it home. Gage maybe with his best game so far of the season. He's got 7, looking for 8. That one's hard off the backboard, no good, and Royts has the long Mountain View rebound. 5-point Riverton lead. They have led throughout, with the exception of 2-0. It was 2-0, then it was 3-2 Wolverines early on. Losing the handle down low. There was a big collision, but losing the handle was Keegan Pitts after he ran into Garrett Jackson and Bo Anderson, and no foul called. It's just ball out of bounds to the Wolverines. Foul on either side here early on, third quarter action. Riverton with a 5-point lead on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Mountain View still in this 2-3 zone that they switched to midway through the second quarter. Baseline dribble drive. Impressive first step, but unable to hit the layup was Treber. One and done are the Wolverines. Madsen, quick 3, in and out. Thought that was going to roll back in, but it does not. And Treber hauls in the Riverton rebound as we go up and down the floor quickly. Larson drives, dishes to Smith, 3, good. Eric's got it from the right corner. Good pass, good hit from the outside. Smith's first 3-pointer of this ball game, and now he has the team high for the Wolverines, 9 points. Colangelo still has a game high 12 for the Buffaloes. Timeout on the floor. Wolverine lead built back to 8, 36-28 on that Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Giving you girls updates here as they play simultaneous of us at Lincoln Middle School. They've just begun the third quarter. Mountain View leads the Riverton ladies 21-12. Say hello to Linda checking in, saying let's go Wolverines on our County 10 YouTube audience. Brett saying Riverton's doing very good. Mountain View is a very good team. Appreciate everybody jumping on YouTube, and maybe you're post 5 o'clock, you're getting off of work, want to check in with this game on your way home. You can do that on the YouTube channel or Jack FM. We'll have Wolverine basketball every game from here on out. Will be on the radio and on the YouTube feed from the Flaming Gorge Classic. Doubleheader tomorrow, doubleheader on Saturday. Treber going to intercept the bounce pass, the distance, lay it up and in. Gage almost looked like he wanted to dunk that, but he'll settle for the finger roll, which is a wise decision. Knocked out of bounds, stays Mountain View basketball, but Riverton has built a 10-point lead right back to double digits. Pitts to throw it in the Buffaloes front court. Looks and finds Madsen. Dash runs into the paints. Colangelo is tripped and fouled. Colangelo took a little stutter step to the left, then went right and got his feet tangled up with an opponent. That opponent, by the way, was Garrett Jackson, and that's foul number 2 on Garrett. Second team foul on the Wolverines here, third quarter. Madsen, quick corner 3, no good. Smith's got the rebound, and Smith full speed ahead, stops at the top of the key. Crossover down the lane, taking on defenders. Scooping shot is no good off the backboard. Buffaloes basketball out of bounds. Seven different contributors have scored for the Wolverines so far, led now by Eric Smith with 9. We're quite a ways away from the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show, but I did confirm with Coach Sheets that not only he will come up, but we'll resume doing our player of the game interviews. So looking forward to chatting with some of the kids through the season. Shot missed a couple of times in the paint. Tough shot thanks to some Wolverine defense. Keegan Pitts couldn't get it away, and now Riverton reloads. Snap pass down low to White Plume is fouled on the way up. River will shoot 2 times. Wolverines up by 10 with 4 minutes and 48 seconds remaining third quarter. Between the two of us, Jason, maybe we can see all the digits on the clock because I can only see 2 of the 3 at a time. White Plume's first free throw is good. His first attempt at the line today. He's got 5 points now. And the second one is good for River. Lead back to a dozen for Big Red. Madsen holds at the top. Give it to Pitts. Pitts takes on his defender right to the rim, knocks over Trenton Weber and is charged with the foul. Weber down low takes the contact. He had a couple of charges where he sacrificed his body and got knocked over. Taking a shot for the team. Love to see that. Here's Sheets outside 3. Good. Clay Sheets with his second triple of the game. Started with a 3 in the first quarter, and it's a good time for another one here as Riverton piling it on a bit in this quarter again, nearing the midway point, and now a 15-point lead. Keegan Pitts gets some space down low. Ball stripped out of his hands. Royds tries to save it. I don't know if he had to necessarily go save it. I think that was going to be out of bounds out for Riverton, but either way, he does to a teammate. And a foul whistled on a shot attempt from Colton Madsen. Madsen dribble drive through the lane, draws the Wolverine foul. We'll check that foul. That's on Weber. Trenton's first. Team foul number 3. And first to 2 for Colt is good. His first point of the third quarter. Had a nice first half, scoring 7 points, but has been quiet the last 4 minutes or so offensively. Second free throw, no good. Bounces off to the left side. Kept alive by Roper, though. Offensive rebound by Buckley. And he's been good in the paint. I'm not sure why he didn't start. He's not that I'm pretending to understand the Mountain View roster. Ball knocked out of bounds, stays Buffalo's basketball. But Roper Buckley, I was told, gets some quality minutes off of the bench and had a good tournament at the Bridger Valley Invitational. So keeps that up as a junior. I think he might be under consideration to get the starting role. Oroz, recently back into the ball game at the top. Now Keegan Pitts squares to the basket. Smith on him defensively. Buckley, they just weave at the top. Lots of movement at the top, but nobody square into the basket yet. Now Madsen will. Madsen head fake down the lane, off balance too. That's no good. Buckley tried to smack it against the backboard, and it comes out to a teammate. Third try for the Buffaloes. Big time block from River Whiteplume. Oroz tried to put it up. Whiteplume said not today, and Riverton takes it away. Smith the distance, in and one. Block at one end. Smith with the opportunity to three-point play at the other. Eric, the first Wolverine, in double figures with 11. Keegan Pitts with foul number 2. That is the 4th Buffaloes foul of the quarter. Free throw, no good. Rebound by Jackson, dishes out to Anderson. Bo tries a three, that's no good. Weber battles for another rebound, knocked loose on the floor, and Madsen is there to scoop it up for Mountain View as the Buffaloes will bring the basketball up the floor. Platts finds Oroz as they weave at the top again. Now Oroz goes past a defender, and actually that's Justice Platts, I beg your pardon. Platts got a step on his guy, gets fouled on the way up. First free throw attempt from Platts, front of the rim, no good. 45-29 Riverton, if it's been a while since I've said that. 2:24 to go, third quarter on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. We started this quarter, Riverton up 6 as the second free throw also no good. Rebound tipped to Weber. And here comes Smith. Eric square up for 3. That's no good, just off the mark. Schreiber pushed in the back on the rebound attempt, and that's going to be team foul number 5. So Trenton Weber to the charity stripe to shoot 2 times. I beg your pardon, Gage Schreiber. Schreiber, that's 4, not 5. First one for Gage will sneak over the front of the rim, and now Schreiber with 10. Second free throw, in and out, no good. The miss will keep Eric in charge of team high honors. Holding on to that by just a point with 11. Schreiber with 10. 8 points for Clay Sheets. Inside of 2 minutes remaining third quarter, Wolverines with a 46-29 advantage. Little pick and roll action underneath. Justice Platts with a scooping shot, no good. Well defended by the Wolverines. Now they're out in transition to Schreiber up ahead. Right hand layup is good. Gage Schreiber with that 12th point takes over team high honors. Quickly the other way, I thought we were going to get a charge call. Riverton wanted it, saying that should be a charge, but they aren't going to call it that way. Justice Platts got his shot to go, knocks over a defender, and gets a free throw. Weber picking up foul number 2. So we'll count the baskets. Second free throw, no good. Or second free throw, the only free throw. Second shot. Sometimes I talk like I worked a 15-hour shift and not Jason. Jackson driving right side baseline. That shot's no good. Could not hit the layup. And rebound is Colby Reutz. Reutz across the timeline. Aggressive pressure right there at the midcourt stripe by the Wolverines. Now Jackson falls to the floor. Knocked away by Larson for a second. Retreating to get it is Platts. Mountain View struggling to set up and run their offense here this quarter. And Coach Reese says, let's talk about that. Well, he wants to talk about something. I don't know if it's that or something else, but timeout from Coach Reese. It is Riverton 48, Mountain View 31. Remind you, we've got more basketball coming up tomorrow. Boys and girls play out-of-state opponents. As I look for a girls update there in the third quarter at Lincoln Middle School. How about this? Lady Wolverines have rallied from behind, and they are now leading Mountain View 27-24, third quarter. So good news for the Riverton girls. Mike Bosner and the RHS ladies will keep you up to date with that one. Midway through the third, Lady Wolverines with that 3-point advantage. Here it is all Wolverine boys, 48-31. My original train of thought, which I veered off of, we're back around noon tomorrow with the Riverton girls taking on Uinta County, Utah, and then immediately following that, it's the Riverton boys against Grace, Idaho. So make us part of your afternoon plan tomorrow. And then Saturday morning, Riverton's boys and girls have back-to-back games against Kemmerer High School. I do not recall a Riverton and Kemmerer matchup. Madsen, give it to Carr underneath. Carr fakes his defender one way, tries to go the other way, partially blocked, no good. Riverton with a 3-on-1 for a second. Get a little too cute with a behind the head pass attempt, and Riverton will reload. Underneath, passes tipped away by Colangelo, and we go the other direction. Eric Smith with a push in the back. That'll be team foul number 5, and we're going to get Mountain View free throws now with 29 seconds to go. Second personal foul on Eric. Ashton Colangelo to shoot 2 times. First one is good. Colangelo now with 15. Nearly half of his team's total output. Second one is also in there for Ashton. Colangelo got some time as a junior last year. Scored about 9 points a game, so a good junior year, but he is their main guy this season. Takeaway from Mountain View, 15 seconds to go, third quarter. Here's Colangelo again, stop at the free throw line, dish off right side to Madsen. Colt tries a 3, that's no good, front of the rim. Eric Smith, the Riverton rebound, 5 seconds as he crosses midcourt. Left side to Jackson, 1 second shot at the buzzer, no good. May have been partially touched by Colt Madsen to make that ball come off of his hand a little bit flat. At the end of 3, it is Riverton 48, Mountain View 33. Come on back for the fourth quarter with us on your home for Riverton Sports, 105.1 Jack FM, streaming video coverage on County 10's YouTube channel.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach programs. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, When a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that, too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
This is RPD Chief Eric Hurtado. Buckle up on your way home tonight. Be safe and go Big Red.
Big Red up 48-33 right now as we start the fourth quarter. Jerrad Anderson here, Jason Peterson running the camera on County 10's YouTube channel. Riverton with the basketball and Gage Treber with the bucket quickly to start the fourth quarter. 2 more points for Gage. He leads the Wolverine attack with 14. Ashton Colangelo with 15 to lead all scorers. Wolverine's going to get the ball right back, though, off of a Mountain View hand last. And Riverton ball with the length of the floor to go. Riverton trying to notch their second win on the young season. They beat Worland, final game of the Casper Classic last weekend. They went 1-4 there. Losses to Laramie, Sheridan, and Lovell. 3 really good opponents. Scrapped together a win against a gritty Worland team. Jackson holds the ball down low. Now up top to Smith. He'll try a long 3 in and out. No good. Good rebound. Jackson can't get it to go. Gets another rebound. Falls to the floor now. Sheets tries to keep it alive. Bodies all over the floor. There's got to be a whistle, and there finally is. Arrow says Mountain View. 2 long possessions for Riverton. We've played 1:08 of fourth quarter basketball. Riverton up by 17. Checking girls' score for you at Lincoln Middle School here as often as we can. Lady Wolverines were up by 3, rallying from behind in the third quarter at last check. That game's 3 or 4 minutes behind ours. We actually started this one about 6 minutes ahead of schedule here from Green River High School. Takeaway by Jackson at midcourt. Jackson leaves it for Eric Smith down the lane. Soft touch to Treber. Now outside Sheets for his third 3 of the game. It's good. Clay's got 11. A 20-point Riverton advantage. Coach Sheets telling me I can pick a player of the game he'll send up after this one. This is going to be difficult here with 3 players in double figures and a lot of contributors. Spin through the lane, up and in. Race Carr is zooming for his first bucket of the game. Weber, White Plume, and Larson will come in next dead ball. Treber's got it in the corner. Now Smith up top to Sheets. He wants another 3. Swish! Clay Sheets back to back. 3-pointers for the Wolverine senior, his 4th of the game. Madsen stopped under the basket, double team, now dishes out to Carr, reloads. Right back to Madsen. Colt with Bo Anderson's hand in his face, can't hit the 3-pointer. Long rebound comes to Smith. Smith, the distance, left-hand layup, no good. Hard off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound put back is good by Jackson. Garrett Jackson has 2 more. Riverton's leading scorer this season now has 8, and Madsen quickly the other direction, 2 up and good for Colt. Madsen now with 10 points, 5 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in the game. Coach Reese wants a quick timeout. It's Riverton 58, Mountain View 37. Efforting a Riverton girls score. How about this? Riverton girls on top of Mountain View, 36-26 in the fourth quarter right now. Be great to have a sweep. What do you got, Jason?
I'm thinking maybe number 2 for the player of the game.
You thinking Clay now?
I'm thinking so.
All right.
I'm thinking so.
All right. Clay is having a great game. This feels like the kind of game we just need to bring them all up and say, hey, everybody gets player of the game. Clay with those back-to-back 3-pointers. He's got 14 now. Gage Treber also has 14. Eric Smith has 11. Garrett Jackson has 8. River White Plume, too, with 6 points. 3 for Bo Anderson. 2 for Trenton Weber. Five minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the contest. Larson, slow walk up the floor. Running the point guard position now. Go to the free throw line to Weber. Underneath, White Plume wide open too. Got it. Good find by Weber. White Plume is there to finish it off. A 23-point Riverton High School lead. Here's Race Car all alone in deep. Soft touch. Good. Race Car with 2 field goals this quarter. Riverton attacking to our right here at Green River High School. We are high atop GRHS, where we spent a lot of time over the last couple of years, and we will have more games here on Saturday. Here's White Plume, step back 3, no good. Left it a little bit short, fights for his own rebound in the corner, but it's too far for him out of bounds. They've been well ahead of schedule through the tournament so far. The next game's not supposed to tip off until 6 o'clock, so there are a few Green River fans coming in here as the home team plays the last 2 games. Green River girls on the floor next, but not a lot of people filtering in quite yet, with still 35 minutes until tip-off and 4 minutes to go in this game. Madsen hands off to Reutz. Reutz looking to Buckley down low. Buckley trouble handling it, throws it away to Sheets. Sheets to Larson to Treber. Treber in deep. Good pass to White Plume. White Plume did a nice job handling it. Could not get the layup to go, though. And Mountain View right back the other direction. Off-balance shot by Madsen. Just kind of chucked it over his head. Couldn't get it to go. Here's White Plume looking for some redemption. Couldn't get it, but is bodied up and fouled by Buckley. River White Plume comes up hobbling just a little bit. We'll step back to the free throw line. They say that was on the floor? I don't know how that possibly was on the floor. And every time I'm confused by the officials, I'm going to say, disclaimer, I love our Wyoming officials, but all right, that was on the floor. Shot no good by Weber. Putback attempt from Trenton, no, but he's fouled. Now, was this one on the shot? I'm just going to wait. Weber thinks it was. He's going to shoot free throws. Brendan Walker, who just checked in off the bench, picking up his first foul, and Weber knocks in the first one. It was his first free throw of the evening. Trenton now with 5 points. Second free throw, no good, too strong. How about Garrett Jackson on the boards? Another offensive rebound, and Bo calls up a Riverton timeout. It'll be Wolverine basketball thanks to the Garrett Jackson rebound. 3:28 remaining in this one. It's Riverton 61, Mountain View 39. Meanwhile, in the girls' game, fourth quarter now, Lady Wolverines on top of the Mountain View ladies 36-29. And keep in mind, that is a Mountain View girls team with a lot of high expectations this year.
Smells like broadcaster over here.
That's never a good thing. 3:28 remaining in the contest. Wolverines up comfortably here with the fourth quarter stretch playing out 61-39. Paxton Stevens is checked in for Riverton High. Addison Trujillo is out there. Colleen Gould and Coy Bradley as they empty the bench. Do the Wolverines here still with over 3 minutes remaining. The Buffaloes have also subbed down. Preston Phillips out there has the basketball. Now Brendan Walker has been out there a little bit, but getting some more playing time here late. Ball knocked to the floor. Players all over the floor, finally scooped up off the turf. Referees do not want to blow a whistle for a jump ball as it pinballs around. And finally a foul on a Mountain View player. They say Lindsey Tate picks up his first. That is the third team foul of the quarter on Mountain View. Riverton still without a foul here in the fourth. Well, it's been largely Riverton through this game, but those back-to-back Clay Sheets three-pointers dish off to Collian Gould, scoop it up and in. First bucket for Collian of the varsity season. It's back-to-back Clay Sheets three-pointers really sealed the deal, it felt like. Just stole any momentum that was left as Addison Trujillo pushed in the back. It'll be Riverton basketball, length of the floor to go. That was the fourth team foul. Trujillo holds in backcourt. Now Stevens and Trujillo play catch across the time stripe. Knocked out of bounds, stays Wolverine basketball. Peyton Larson holds at the top, spins at the right elbow, picks up the dribble, looking for some help, comes via Trujillo. Addison on the floor one time, back to Larson. Now around they go to Coy Bradley. Good body control to is up and good. Coy Bradley's first varsity points. Getting everybody into the act here, which is great to see. Still a minute 42 remaining in regulation. Tough shot, scooping it up past like four defenders was Brandon Walker. I don't even know how he got it away, but he hucked it up there in the paint, got it to drop. Counts, even if it doesn't look pretty. Here's a takeaway at midcourt. Walker can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. Now will reload. Walker at the top to Phillips, right side outside, as Stevens on him defensively, put it on the floor two times. And Walker holds, closing in on 1 minute remaining. Riverton's been in a man-to-man all game, even with their bench emptied now. Shot no good. Opportunity here down low is no good as we just have a ragged basketball game that's broken out here. Shot also no good. Coy Bradley slips at midcourt and a foul going to be called with 42 seconds left. Fourth quarter. That's team foul number 5. So Bradley going to get a couple of free throws. Was trying to work in there and we never got a stoppage. That those back-to-back Clay Sheets three-pointers are our plays of the game, presented by Health Source Chiropractic, Fremont County's only sports-certified chiropractic clinic. Stay in the game with their $10 new patient special, specifically for student athletes. Bradley skims the net, gets razzed by some of his teammates. Coy's got one more free throw coming up. Thanks to Health Source Chiropractic and Dr. Jonathan Fabian for being great Wolverine supporters. Coy knocks down the second one and gets a large ovation from the Riverton bench. Bradley with 3 points. 33 seconds remaining as we play out the final stages of Riverton's second win. Shot no good by the Buffaloes. Rebound by Larson. Lob down court intended for Coy is off of his fingertips and out of bounds. Pass too far. Riverton will improve to 2 and 3, and pretty convincingly here in this one. Looking for girls updates to give to you as they're in the fourth quarter in an interesting one. Stevens with the steal, 7 seconds to go. Riverton being told not to shoot, and this one is going to go final. There's the buzzer. Wolverines victorious, 66-39. Bailey Tire Pros postgame show coming up. Clay Sheets, your player of the game, Jason? All right, I'll send him up here in a moment, but we'll chat with Clay, we'll chat with Bo Sheets, and bring you the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show here in a little bit. A victorious one with Riverton knocking off Mountain View 66-39. We're back to wrap it up on your home for the Wolverines, 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
Fremont Motor Companies, Wyoming isn't just where we operate, it's where we belong. For over 85 years, we've stood alongside our community through life's big moments, from turning the key to turning the page in every journey that follows. Here, customers become neighbors, and neighbors become family. Visit us today at Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton or online at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com. We are Wyoming. Together, let's drive.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoors.
Here's Gamble's is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com. Today.
Elevate Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
To recap today's game, this is the Bailey Tire and Auto postgame show.
And thanks to our friends at Bailey Tire Pros making our postgame coverage possible. They are your local tire experts. I know one thing about winter driving in Wyoming. You want tires you can depend on, and Bailey Tire Pros can help you out with that. They've got 3 pit stop locations in Riverton and 1 in Lander, all convenient for gas, supplies, and snacks before every road trip. That is certainly one of our favorite spots to hit up and fuel up, snack up, and get ready for our road trips across Wyoming. Riverton boys victorious. They knock off Mountain View 66-39. We are awaiting the arrival of head coach Bo Sheets, who snuck off into the locker room. I don't know if we're going to round him up or not. He marched off to the locker room very quickly, but we'll try to get him up here. Fourth quarter score, I don't know how much time is remaining, but in the fourth quarter, Riverton girls lead Mountain View 38-29. So hopefully we'll sneak out of here with a sweep today for Riverton High School and get the Lady Wolverines' first victory of the season. The boys on top of this one. Final score again goes 66-39 for their second victory of the season. Taking a look at final scoring numbers. First for the Mountain View Buffaloes, Ashton Colangelo put up a lot of shots, was an impressive performer, finished with 15. Colt Madsen caps off the evening with 13 points. After those two, scoring considerably drops off. Race Car finishes with 4. Keegan Pitts with 2. Colby Reutz finishes with 2. And Justice Platts also 2 for the Buffaloes. A lot of different contributors for the Wolverines, and that includes Gage Treber. Gage, first of all, congratulations on a great game here. I'll adjust your microphone slightly. But congratulations. You played fantastic. I thought, with all due respect, you had a good tournament in Casper. I thought this was your best of the young season. Yeah, how did you feel about it?
I feel good. Our team's looking good. It would have happened if it wasn't for everyone else. So definitely nice. We put in the work. We deserve it.
Absolutely. You came out firing right away. It felt like going into games, do you have a sense that your shot's fallen, you're feeling good, or do you have to wait until tip-off to figure out that things are going to go well for you?
Yeah, sometimes when I'm shooting pregame, I be making them all, and then we get into the game and I'm not making them, but it's just how it is. You just got to figure out if you're hitting or not, and if you're not, you got to go get buckets somehow to contribute to the team. You
had a great afternoon, I thought. A sneaky good afternoon at the free throw line. What's that process like for you, shooting free throws? How often do you practice those?
We practice every day of practice, if not twice. We work a lot on being calm when we're going to the free throw line and knocking them down.
I know coming off of a win against Worland was nice in Casper. You played some really good teams there. Ultimately, it felt like the 1-3 record was a little bit disappointing. Did you think about that at practice over the last few days and approach this tournament here a little hungrier?
Yeah, for sure. I think every single one of us did, for sure. We definitely took it to heart. We know we're a better team than that, and it's tough going against two first teams in the state, but yeah, you just got to make it work sometimes and got to go how it goes. And we see how we are now, and I think we put in a lot of good work.
Your senior year, do you have high expectations for yourself to try to go out on top?
Yeah, I do, for sure. Just want to help my team in any way possible I can, whether it's scoring, rebounds, blocks, steals, no turnovers, like anything like that. I just want to contribute for sure.
Definitely. Well, you're off to a great start there. I wanted to talk to you all football season. You were a key contributor to a great football team. Which sport do you prefer more, football or basketball? I'll put you on the spot.
It's tough, man, but I got to say football. It's always been my thing for sure.
You punted the football so well. I know the receiver, the skill position guy gets all the star points, but you became a really good punter as the season went on.
Yeah, Nick Fenton really helped me with that for sure. We trained in the summer. We went out a few times, and he helped me punt. And then we trained every day at practice, and I tried to get it down a little bit better.
I love it. We'll give Mr. Fenton a shout-out on the broadcast here, but congratulations on this one. I'll wrap it up with this. You get 2 more games back-to-back days. You get Grace, Idaho tomorrow, then Kemmer on Saturday. Do you like all these games slammed together back-to-back-to-back? And what do you do to try to respond for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it's good for us, honestly, because it pushes our limits, and sometimes limits need to be pushed to get better.
Definitely.
So.
All right, Gage, congratulations on a great game. We'll talk to you tomorrow, but appreciate you coming up here.
Thank you. You have a good one.
You too. Gage Treber, our player of the game. We'll get the head coach, Bo Sheets, and this is another one where you could pick like 5 or 6 different guys, it feels like, that are your player of the game. So great to have Gage up here on the broadcast. Yeah, perfect. I appreciate it. We'll get the head coach on here live on the radio. Coach, I was just saying, great to have Gage up here. He was certainly one of the guys that we were excited to talk to, and this is one where you go all the way top to bottom on your roster. You saw you empty the bench, but it felt like just about everybody on the whole roster contributed here in a good win.
Yeah, you bet. There's lots of guys we could have picked, and we got to the locker room. That was my bad. I forgot to look up and see who you guys had gotten. So I'm sure you're going to get all of them throughout the year because they're all going to play well at times. So it was good 3 quarters of basketball. We had kind of a second quarter lull there, and then after that I thought the boys played really well.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. What was the halftime speech like? They and give Mountain View credit, they chipped away in that second quarter. It looked like they switched to a zone defensively. What was the message like? Because you came out right off the bat in the third quarter and just took over.
Well, it wasn't really the message. It was just the boys started playing kind of aggressive again. That second quarter, they went to the zone. We got a little stagnant, and they made some shots too. So we only gave up 10 points the first quarter, and then gave up 16 that second. And I don't know what it ended up, but at one point they'd only had 15 in the whole second half. So very pleased with our effort, the first, the third, and the fourth.
You played really good competition in Casper last week. It felt like, talking to Gage a second ago, he wasn't happy with the 1-3 record. Did that kind of eat at you at practice the last couple of days?
No, I don't know that the record really, I think it does for the boys more than us. We just want to play more consistent for longer. And we know that we can't play every single possession perfect, and we can't get full execution out of every possession, but we need to play more consistent than we did last weekend against good teams. You know, our consistency level was not near what those really good teams are, and that's kind of our goal, is to get that percentage higher as the year goes.
You get Grace, Idaho tomorrow. Yep. I know you've had a little bit of experience. There's a little Riverton connection with the Draper family, but do you know much about Grace this year, and what can we expect tomorrow?
Well, I know I'm still mad at the Drapers. That's the first thing. You know, we lose out on about 5 or 6 great athletes that you know, we would have definitely used them every year for the last decade, and so I'm still mad at them for moving. But yeah, Grace is always very good. They're competitive. It'll be good to go against Gavin tomorrow and you know, kind of get after, you know, the old Riverton connection that these boys know really well.
I know you got JV games and other things going on. Every time I ask you this, it's basketball and more basketball.
It is,
but
yeah.
Anything fun down here while you're down here, or how do you spend the next little bit?
The basketball is the fun part.
I agree 100%.
They do something a little different, you know, tomorrow night with the 3-point contest. It's fun to get in here and have the boys and girls both compete at that. And, you know, they play music, and they do a good job of making it a kind of a fun entertainment, you know, venue for that Friday night. So Friday night's always fun. Tonight we'll get some food and come back and watch some more basketball and enjoy the weekend. That's probably our favorite part, is just tons of basketball.
Perfect. I love it. Enjoy the basketball. I know Jason and I are going to. Thanks for coming up here, and thanks for bringing Gage with you. Appreciate you. Coach
right,
Bo
thanks.
Sheets joining us here on the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show. Coach, congratulations. Great win for the Riverton boys, 66-39. Riverton girls were up late, and I'm trying to sneak in a final score here for you. Jason's been working the phones to try to get a final from one of the Riverton parents, so hopefully that's on the way. Left you midway through the individual scoring summary, so let's get to the Riverton scoring summary. Our player of the game, Gage Strieber, finishes with 14 points, 14 for Clay Sheets, 11 points for Eric Smith. Then it goes 8 points for Garrett Jackson, 8 points for River White Plume, 6 points for Trenton Weber, 3 points for Bo Anderson, 3 points for Coy Bradley off the bench, and Colleen Gould coming on with a bucket. Jason, throw this headset on here for me. It is the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show. Again, Riverton boys victorious 66-39. Jason, courtesy of the Tyra family, did you have a girls' final score to pass on?
Yeah, Jacob just texted me and said RHS girls won 38-32.
38-32. Our sincere congratulations to Coach Bosner, to the Riverton girls, their first win of the season. So how about that for a Thursday Flaming Gorge Classic? We get the Riverton sweep.
Yep.
Love seeing that. Again, sorry to all the Riverton girls supporters. I wish we could be in two places at once. We did the girls game last year at this tournament when there was a conflict, so we picked the boys this year. If there's a conflict again next year, we'll pick up the girls. I know that doesn't help you this year, and I sincerely apologize. But again, if there was enough logistically for us to be in two places at once, we would, without any second thoughts about it. But followed a nice Riverton boys win. I thought their best game of the season by far, 66-39. Jason, any final thoughts on either the girls or the boys?
Yeah, I mean, this was a good day for both boys and the girls. I mean, picking up, boys the second win of the season, going 2-3. I mean, girls picking up that first win of the season. Congratulations to Coach Bose and the Riverton girls. They are 1-4, I do believe now. So, just the momentum going in today, and carry that into tomorrow when they play both out-of-state schools tomorrow, and so we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, great wins. Good day to be a Riverton Wolverine fan, girls and boys, both picking up wins. Brett, thank you so much for your comments on the YouTube feed. We appreciate having you here. Becky, thank you as well, saying go Big Red. Nice win for both Riverton boys and girls. Jason and I are back on with you tomorrow around noon. The girls play Uinta County, Utah. The boys play Grace, Idaho. Fun to have some early games against out-of-state competitors. and see how a Wyoming team fares against Idaho and Utah competition. So check back in around noon or so, and we'll have it for you on County 10's YouTube channel and 105.1 Jack FM. Once again, final scores here: Riverton sweeping Mountain View. The girls over at Lincoln Middle School get a win 38-32, and the boys here at Green River High School knock off the Buffaloes 66-39. For our County 10 crew, for Jason Peterson, I'm Jerrad Anderson. We'll see you tomorrow for more Riverton basketball. Send you back to Jack FM and say farewell from Green River High School.